Hey guys, welcome to the third video in our jetpack series where we'll talk about changing our jetpack models and the different tools and how that's all set up. So you want to make sure that you have your R15 or R6 person out. If you deleted yours by accident, you can come up to plugins, click on the build rig, and then you can just add in an R6 or R15 block rig and it will make a new one for you. You can also delete the animations folder now, we do not need that. So now that we have our dummy here, our NPC, we can actually give him a jetpack. So if you have a jetpack model already made, let me just grab one here. So this is our jetpack model that we want to give our character. So how do we do it? All we have to do is just put the jetpack on the character where we want it positioned. So in this case, yeah, maybe we want it a bit closer to the body. A little bit closer to the body and a little bit higher, I think. That should be good. Yeah, that should be good. I think that's a good positioning for our jetpack. Now all we have to do is click on our dummy, open up our dummy, and find the humanoid root part. All you want to do is drag the humanoid root part into your jetpack model, like that, and then we can delete the dummy, and we will be left with an invisible brick here where the humanoid root part used to be. Come into the humanoid root part and remove everything that's inside of it. We don't need any of it. And then we want to rename humanoid root part to middle. Alright, now that that's all done, we want to do one last thing, and that is to set up the particle emitters on our jetpack. In this case, I've already done it. We want to add 2 invisible blocks right where our emitters are. Doesn't matter what they're named. Doesn't matter at all what they're named. But we want them positioned correctly, so they're generally in the correct spots here for our boosters here, and inside we put in our particle emitters that we want to be in our jetpack. Now you can name these whatever you want, you can have as many as you want, and you can color them, edit them however you want, but basically when our jetpack is on, it will look something like this. We want them to be turned off by default, and there we go. So let's name, actually, so let me just remove the texture from this jetpack and I'll make it red so we know that it is the different one. And I will name this the Commando Jetpack. We want to take our Commando Jetpack and bring it into our jetpacks folder within server storage. We also want to give ourselves a new tool called Commando Jetpack. So in starter pack, let's make a new tool. And let's name this Commando Jetpack. Now, if you had a Morph UI or you had some other tool giving system within your game, you'd want to put this tool in wherever that system is set up. We're just putting it in starter pack here, just as an example. Now, to actually make it so that the jetpack system knows we want to actually use a jetpack, when we equip this tool, we have to come into our jetpack settings module and add in our Commando Jetpack settings. So let's take everything here, copy it, add a comma, make sure you add this comma. If you don't add this comma, it will error. And copy and paste the settings there. And we will name this Commando Jetpack. Now with our Commando Jetpack, we want to move a bit faster. Well, a lot faster, just for the fun of it. So now that when we test our game, we can now equip our Commando Jetpack. And we have our red Commando Jetpack here. When we fly, we can move way quicker than our normal one. Now, if we switch to our normal jetpack and fly, you can see that it keeps the same old, slower speed. When we switch to our Commando one, we go a lot faster. That's it for this third video, nice and short. So that's how you added your own jetpack models, particle effects, giving tools, and had it set up with the jetpack settings module. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If you have any questions, make sure you join our Discord server and ask them there so I can see them. That'll be in the description, of course. And I hope you guys enjoy the system, and thank you for buying it.